those big schools, you know, looking at you, and you said CSU was like the only
school to offer me my junior year.
Okay.
Only school to offer my junior year. My senior year,
so
completely different.
Were you like, was it tough deciding on? I know you still had to go to junior college and stuff for it, but was it like, were you locked in at CSU at
I
that
was
point?
100%
like, you were
locked
like,
in.
I'm for sure going.
I think my junior college coaches hated me for that too. Like, because these coaches would call my phone.
Yeah.
Like, I had coaches come up and flat out tell me, like, you're really going to go to Colorado State. Because, you know, something doing was doing illegal shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get me to decommit from Colorado State. Because they knew it was a loyalty thing. It wasn't about, oh, my school is top 20.
Right.
This and that. You can go here, you can go there, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not going to say names, but I had a couple schools offer me money, you know what I'm saying? To be like, nah, like...
Which is legal now, but...
Yeah, exactly. Back then, that was illegal, you know? And they're like, we'll do anything, you know, giving you those eyes, like, just no, like, you know, type shit. And I'm like, yeah, I get that, but it's like, you know, I've always been a loyal person. I'm a die loyal person, so, you know, I was like, nah, I'm good. So they called my phone. And it goes like, you can at least entertain the conversation. There's other kids here that want to go to school. I'm like, all right, well, I start entertaining the conversation. And when they get here, I'll let them know I'm committed to Colorado State.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I bring them out, let them come watch practice. They let other players see them and shit like that. Like, but I'm going to Colorado State. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah.
Okay. So, how was your stint at Snow College? And then I know Front Range, they don't have a football team there, but what was the stint like there in Front Range before going into CSU? Man,
Snow College, bro. I lived in a one-stoplight town out there in Ephraim, Utah. I mean, you can probably go Google map it. You know what I'm saying? It was one stoplight town. It had a Walmart and a McDonald's and a little mom and pop little restaurant that me and my people used to go to when they used to come into town just to catch some of the games. But, yeah, bro, it's Mormon Central. And I think at that point in time in my life when I was telling you about all the fire and stuff that I had inside of me, like, you know, how I was dealing with people from Chicago all the time. So it was a bunch of conflict. Like, I really didn't know how to address people, you know. Like, I knew how to address conflict, but, like, and I was also, like, I was naturally a good person, but when it came to any type of, like, turmoil or anything like that, I was only one way that I knew how to handle it. You know, that's because where I was from, everything was like, you know, and I remember my junior college coach said this to me. He said, man, you're going to be 100% fine once you let somebody talk to you, and it don't sound like a gunshot. And I was like, damn, the shit, like, broke me down in tears that day. Because I was like, damn, like,
that's real.
Like, every time a coach did say something to me or something that I didn't like, you know what I'm saying, it was words back. I was arguing or some shit. And I was like, damn. And that was, like, how I actually started becoming coachable and, like, accepting constructive criticism, because I didn't want to be like that. But it was unconsciously, it was happening, you know. And I always felt like I was a great person, but then, like, when you got to start sitting down with yourself, asking yourself what's real, you know. And that's why I think COVID fucked a lot of people up, because they never had those moments where they sat down and was honest with themselves about who they truly are, you know. And I had those moments going throughout my whole career. And if I really want to make it to the NFL, I would have to address this shit, you know, and fix this shit before, you know, it would become like the downfall of me.
Right.
You know, so I went there in that fucking one stoplight town, shit, and I just made sure I just got my fucking degree, and I got out of there. I took 63 credits in 2 semesters out there and got associates in 1 year, and then I just went to Front Range for the hell of it, because I couldn't enroll in Colorado State in the fall, because you have to do a fall, spring, fall in order to be eligible for Division I football, but I only did a fall, spring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had to sit out the next fall for no reason, because they just made the rule that year I came out, which is, I feel like it was a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm like, bro, like, it was 1 year. Like, I come out, I want to do this shit my way. Like, I do the whole thing, boom, boom. I mean, I could have had a whole nother fall to do this shit and not stress myself out the way I did, but I did it, and it also allowed me to go and take some more class at Front Range. I got a little more head on my degree, you know, so I actually ended up picking up another major, and then I'm going to go back and finish at Colorado State, too, real soon. So.
And I'm assuming it's the one in Fort Collins, the Front Range?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope, though. You still, like, we're doing something, and they don't have a football team, so.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to school, you know, making relationships with my professors and stuff. They were like, oh, you going to Colorado State or you're Kapri Bibbs? Like, yeah. I'm like, you're like, oh, yeah, what are you doing here at Front Range? I'm like, I'm just doing something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no use of me sitting back, because I had a little apartment out there, and I was just waiting to just start my scholarship in the spring, which was like 2 months later. So I was just like, I'm just going to go to school and just, you know, hang out. I couldn't hang out no other time, so it was the best time to hang out.
Right.
You know, so.
So were you like excited to get to Fort Collins at that point? 'Cause, I mean, you're from Chicago. That's a big, huge city, one of the biggest cities in the world. Then you go to a small little town in Utah, and then Fort Collins. I mean, it's a college town. It's not like crazy big, but at least it's got like some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, Fort Collins was good because obviously, like, I have fought so hard to get there.
Right.
You know, so I was just like, when the coaches was like, oh, well, you know, we can't pay for your school, we can't pay for your housing, nothing like that, but you're more than welcome to come, you know what I'm saying, into town. We'll let you into practice and stuff like that, let you, you know what I'm saying, swing by whenever. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I want to just be a part of the atmosphere, you know. So I was just like, my mom, cause me and my mom talked about it. We were like, shit, you want to come back home and sit home for a fall and just chill out? I'm like, no. Like, what's going to happen there? You know what I'm saying? Like, some stupid shit. Like, whatever. Like, nah, I'd rather go somewhere I don't know nobody, you know what I'm saying, and start building, like, the shit that I'm trying to build there rather than, you know what I'm saying, go back to some shit that I'm actually trying to get away from, you know, so.